Hey guys, it's Holkay. I got a couple decks for you. This one's going to be a red-green Surge Broly. So this leader's been out for a while. So basically on the front side, anytime you combo with a red or green, you get the draw. So basically just try and keep your life up as much as possible till you're ready to awaken. Other side, this one doesn't really do anything until you have 3 or less life, so try not to awaken until then. So whenever you get to that point, you have 2 options that you can activate once per turn. You have to get rid of one of your 2 cards that you surge with to do it, but both are really good. So they are activate during battle, so I'll read its second effect first because this is really important for both turns. This one, you can get rid of an opponent's battle card with barrier. So you can do this after they combo, so just remember that. Technically you can do it twice, but its other effect is something for your own turn. This one, even though you can do it on the opponent's turn, it's still better on yours. This one you can pick a battle card from your drop area. Doesn't matter if it's a +1 or anything like that. You can get a multicolor, a super combo, or whatever like that. So you get the combo with it for free, and you get double strike. So this can end games by itself. It's already really good. Alright, we're running red-green, so we got 2 of red-green Nappa. This one, after you combo with it, it goes on the field, so it works really good with the front side. Then we got 2 Paragus. It's still technically the best green super combo, so might as well. For our unisons, we have 3 Piccolo Jr. It's at this point, it's pretty much just like the most generic and best red, so I don't really need to explain anything more than that. It's just good. There's one more unison, just one Demigra. It lets you get a unison out on turn 1. After that, we have for our red-green energy is the Broly, so this one will come in tapped, but if you already have a red-green, then you can just immediately do it like that in your energy. Every once in a while, you might want to actually play it to make them discard. To go with our unisons, we just got 2 Yamchas. There's too many deck options now, so trying to save space, 2 is fine. 2 of the Piccolo Juniors. I don't want to keep on using the energy and keep on stalling to have 2 guys to use with his effect. If you don't know what his effect is, he's really, really good. Double strike for only 2 energies, and with the Alliance, you can rest 2 guys, gain the power, draw 2 cards, and deal a life to your opponent immediately. It's just really good. If you're going to play red and green, you got to play that. 2 of the blue Gogeta. This card's been out for a while too. It's an arrival for 1 red. And it blows up 4 or less. So there's plenty of red-green to go with it. Another red and green is Champa and Beerus. Again, comes out arrival with red. This one will let you KO a guy, and it'll give one of your guys double strike. So because of that, I don't really care to run the Champa or Kai for double strike. That's more than enough. One of on this one is Goku. This one is again the same, but it comes out with green. It's got double strike. But when this is out, you get to get rid of one of your opponent's combo cards per battle. So that's really good. 2 of the 1-cost Frieza draws a card, and then you can pay energies to minus stuff. So this will help you get rid of things with Invincible, and it's turn 1 play in case you don't have anything. 2 of the counterplay Vegeta. Again, this helps with the Invincible stuff, but it can also be used to board clear, and it's a counterplay, so really good. 2 of the Blue Kaioken Gokus. I haven't really used this that much, maybe like 1 time. I've used its normal effect and 1 time I've played it, but it's good. If you're playing red, you might as well play 2 of them. It's just generically good. for this deck specifically, I have 3 of the Chi-Chi, so if you have 2 or more multicolor in your energy, this is basically like a mini super combo. It's technically it's not really necessary for the deck, but it's a good option for his effects, and it just recycles itself. Alright, we got 4 of the Topo negate attack that makes them discard 2, so this is usually a turn ender, unless they play, what was it? If you're going up against blue and they use the Trunks counterplay, then this usually ends turns. Along with 4 of the new Majin Buu, it's basically the same thing but green. But if they counterplay this, then you don't have to discard a card. Okay. Where'd you go? So now we're playing 4 and 4, so that can lead to a lot of stalling to bring out your big guys in this deck. Really good. Alright, extra cards. We got 2 Violent Rays. It's just probably the best red extra card negate. 2 Shocking Death Balls. Green. And you can play by taking a life instead of paying energies, which I will admit you have to pay a lot of energies in this deck. Which also led me to play this one, so we have 1 red that pretty much does the same thing. But this also minuses in case of potential invincibles. We have 1 red. These are all going to be 1-ofs now. You don't really arrival too much in the deck, so this is just a 1-of to help arrival for no energy. This got limited to 1, so we're only playing 1. It's the Piccolo ruler. Basically, it lets you get a free double strike at some point whenever you have your unison out. 1 Raybarian, because you never know when your opponent will be low on hand size, or if you know what's in their hand from them searching and you want to take a chance of getting rid of it. 1 Gohan. This is like a perfect 1-of in any deck that plays green, like, at all. Whenever you have 3 less life, he becomes a 2-cost instead, and he's just generically a really good card. He has Deflect, Double Strike, that much attack, he gets rid of Barrier, he gets rid of Marker of your choice, whatever. But if you're playing green, play it. It's really good. This is a personal choice, personal tech. I like this in all my red decks. If you get this Yamcha on field, they don't counterplay it when it's played. Its attack can't be negated. It has really high attack through its effects. And whenever you KO a battle card, they have to take 2 life. So if they're only at 2 life, you play that and they don't counterplay, usually that ends up being game. So most of the time, this is going in energy unless I draw it late game, but it's a potential game ender, and I really like it myself, so I'm keeping it. Our 1 Overrealm is the Bardock, which pretty much everyone is using this, or the Mass Saiyan. And then for our secret rare, there's plenty of options for this deck, but I ended up choosing Majin Buu because they get rid of the Piccolo super fast whenever it's played. So with the Demigra, I can play it with 1 energy, and it can keep itself alive with its effects. But other than that, it doesn't really do much, so that's an easy way to use the Spirit 2 and take their guy, which most likely would do stuff and would most likely stop them from using their counters and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it's just generically good in the first place. So with this, and the 4 Topo, and the 4 Majin Buu, we have 9 turn enders, basically. Unless you're playing against specific decks, like Dark Broly, we have 11 turn enders. And with that many turn enders, we should have plenty of energy to do all of our good stuff. So, that is it. Time for the next deck.